All right, ladies and gentlemen, let us begin. Why does my face cam look so odd? It's very, okay, there we go. Very weird. Anyway, yeah, so as you can tell by the title of this stream, we're going to be doing some shiny hunting, and I don't know if it's going to take as long as I plan to stream. But yeah, because I'm currently only targeting Valiant. We might switch it up, we might do other stuff. Or we might just shiny hunt some other mons, we'll figure it out. Also, it's Gems. Hello, welcome to the stream. But yeah, that's the idea today, because we're missing only one Paradox Pokemon at the moment. We're literally just missing Iron Valiant. In terms of Paradox Pokemon for Scarlet. Sorry, Violet. And then maybe at some point, once I finish my copy of Scarlet, we'll get a chance to do the shinies for that generation. For that generation. For that game. But before we start, let's quickly have a look at... let's have a look at our outbreaks. There's something interesting there, because we might hunt those afterwards. Nothing fancy so far. We have a ghost type. Ooh, Magneton, nah. Alright, no good outbreaks for me today, but let's quickly go into the Area 0. I'm pretty sure we can safely check Fairy type. I don't think there's any other Fairy type Pokemon down there, which means it should be a safe click. I could be wrong. We'll see. I guess we'll just go down there and have a look at what Pokemon are in that area, because we're looking for fairy fighting, which is not going to be very common. I think there might be fighting types. I don't think there's fairy types. And then we have to do something very similar to the Iron Jugular strat, where we make sure we don't spawn in horde encounters, because if we leave too many open slots, hordes will appear. And if hordes appear, then we're going to have a bad time. Let's get out of here. And let's go suss out our potential mons. I can't help but whenever I'm in the mood to shiny hunt, I always I cannot help but look at every Pokemon like it could be shiny. Like my eyes are just like, my brain is just so alert to it, and I'm just like, is it you? Is it you? Is it you? Is it you? It's not. Could you imagine that? That'd be crazy. Yeah, I just can't help looking at every single Pokemon. Actually, Talonflame is a mon I wouldn't mind getting a shiny of. Because my friends and I recently did a draft league where we went and drafted a bunch of Pokemon. We haven't started playing yet, but we've drafted a bunch of mons that we're going to be playing with. And Talonflame is one of my mons, so I wouldn't mind shiny hunting that. So, okay, I think we just saw right there proof that we want to go Fairy, because that's a fighting type, the Pawmot. And we don't want to force that to spawn. Obviously, these horde encounters will still spawn regardless. But I think that Fairy is safe, right? I don't see any fairies of any kind yet. Negative, no fairies yet. Let me despawn you guys. There's a rock type, ground type. Yeah, I think fairies is a safe bet. So we'll go do fairies. We have rock there, more rocks, more poisons. Okay, cool. Fairy seems good. I can't imagine how difficult it must be to shiny hunt Roaring Moon, right? Because there's a bunch of dark types in there, and if you pick Dragon, you're still gonna get Zweilous, right? So it's like still pretty rough. Yeah, let's get our sandwich gaming going, and hopefully we can get ourselves an Iron Valiant with some haste, and then we'll have a look at my draft mons and maybe pick some of those guys to shiny hunt as well. Actually, speaking of shiny hunting, I need to switch my mons in my party. That way I actually have the guys who are good at catching wild mons. We'll bring two. We'll bring Breloom and we'll bring Killer Watchful, just in case I get knocked out by a freaking Moonblast or something. Because I am weak to the Fairy type. Go with that, I guess. And then, yeah, we'll save up, we'll picnic, and then we'll get this show on the road. I'm definitely keen to complete this collection. And I have some fun plans for what I might do. Actually, you know what we can do after this? We can do Dunsparce. Like, we can go for shiny Dunsparces, because I've been trying to get enough Dunsparce to, you know, make a video of evolving a bunch of them. So we'll see. But let's open up our picnic. And let's go get ourselves a fairy sandwich. Now, we should bring up the, my little... I didn't realize that Discord was closed. I need to figure out what ingredients is for the fairy sandwich, because I don't remember off the top of my head. And Discord does not want to... Oh, there it is. Took a hot second, but we got there in the end. Alright, in our Pokemon chat, we have a pinned message that tells me, boom, right here, Berry is tomato. That's not bad. We can do tomato. Alright, cool. So we need... We're going creative. We can't do tomato because we haven't got enough tomato. What a classic. What a freaking classic. Oh, yeah. Tomato. We can buy them from... Actually, this is worth that time anyway, because we can go check out what's in the... We can go check out what's in our auction. Because I feel like the auction's always a good place to get stuff. I mean, we got gold bottle caps here the other day, and it was a total scam. But I feel like I won in the end of the day because like my my video that I put up, like the YouTube short I put, not the short up, the wait, okay, I was gonna say, why is there not a full set of people that he had? Do you have ingredients? I think so. Yeah, no, the TikTok I put up for that clip was actually really, really well, so I'm really happy with that. And maybe we can get scanned by the auction more often for some use. Technically, we could grab quick balls. It might be worth my while, but I can do it after this stream. Deli Costco must have it, right? There's literally no way these people don't sell tomatoes, right? Shouldn't need anything else. I guess while I'm here, I can buy some cucumber and pickles because they're a consistent item I need. Do you sell cucumber as well? I guess we'll find out because I closed the menu like a clown. Don't. Deli Costco might have it, right? Oh, that's a prosciutto. Alright, cool. We are now ready to begin making sandwiches. Which I'll admit, it's such a meme feature that we have to, and it sucks that we have to use it, but it's not bad. I don't hate it too much. Let's just get out there and save again. We get ourselves a shiny Iron Valiant because I love this Pokemon. It looks fantastic and shiny in my opinion. I'm really, really keen. That's the reason I saved it for last. I figured it was gonna be probably the harder one of the harder ones. Because of the cave system and the forced, not the way the spawns work there. And I figured it'd just be worthwhile to yeah. Actually, no. I'm pretty sure sweet and sour are like the worst ones. They only work for some. This might be the recipe they don't work for. Hopefully we didn't just mess up. I just realized the stream view is lagging a little. I don't know if that's just me. You guys are gonna have the same experience. It doesn't look too hot right now. It looks a little bit laggy on the stream. I don't know why. Maybe I can't restart my software, so hopefully I will. I'll quickly just pull up the actual stream. So my streaming software looks a little bit laggy, but maybe that's just the software. Up in the corner so it doesn't knock the panels down. Drop the spike through it. Let me see what it looks like actually on YouTube. That does look a little bit framey on YouTube. Wow, okay, that's not fun. Maybe, just maybe, like, it looks like I'm fine. It looks like the actual capture card is being weird. Maybe I'll hang on while this super animation is playing out. I'm just gonna. Hopefully, unplugging, replugging helps me there. Now I've lost my vision. It looks a little bit better, and we did get our sparkling title in catching Power Fairy, so those two did work. Okay, good. Let's go down under the ground and let's go get ourselves a shiny Iron Valiant. Yeah, it actually does look better, so maybe that unplug replug did work for us. That's good to know. I will keep that in memory. Right. I mean, like restarting is always something that works for fixing like tech, so like that's the equivalent of restarting my capture card. It's just unplugging, replugging. It's definitely a capture card issue though, because it's not showing up on my screen, on my monitor. But yeah, no, it looks It looks okay. I'm just having a look, make sure I can play off of it, because if I can't play off of it, then it's kind of bad. He's kind of up and down a little bit, I will say. But it looks alright. We'll leave it for now. It's not that big of a deal. And here we should see a bunch of Valiants, hopefully. 8. Wait, hang on. I got catching power, didn't I? I got sparkling title catching, not encounter. Sandwich didn't work. It only just occurred to me that the sandwich didn't work. Alright, while we restart the game and get this right, I'm going to try and do another quick unplug, replug. Alright. Now we're actually rebooting the card before we just unplug the input. Now we're actually doing a proper reboot of the card, which means it might take a second to redisplay. In fact, it's not redisplaying at all. That's fun. What have I done? Okay. I have to deactivate and reactivate. It's fine. All good. It's there. It's working. This time we'll use different Herb Mystica because that doesn't function. Those two don't function together, which sucks. Because they're the ones I have the most of. But that's probably because I don't use them together. Surprise, surprise. All I know is that Salty is the most important. I know Salty is very, very important. Salty is like kind of crazy good. Okay, let's try this again. Because the important part is the catching encounter power. If we don't have encounter power, we don't have anything. Make a sandwich. Please tell me I did save when I got my tomatoes. Yes, I did. 1, 2, 3. 1, 2. And we'll go with this spicy. No, we'll keep that bit of sour. I think it's literally double sweet and double sour don't work for this recipe, and sweet and sour together don't work for this recipe either. Yeah, it's very strange, but who am I to question the way this game is made? Or the way sandwiches work, I guess. I don't need nice tomato. Cucumbers on, and then the pickles will be last. Got the bread up in the corner. Bite through it. Okay, cool. This should be the recipe that we want to see. I hope. Might not be. It should be. Doesn't that sandwich look delicious? Don't you just love having like literally just half a loaf of bread, like a 6-inch sub with just a whole tomato? I'd argue that's not even a whole tomato. That's like more than a whole tomato, right? Like I think you could probably get like that's probably at least like 2 tomatoes, maybe more. And just a little bit of pickle and cucumber just to, you know, round out the flavors. Some of these sandwiches, man, especially the there we go, sparkling title encounter. I thought everything was fine before, but when I read when we got down there and I was like, something seems off. I realized that I said catching earlier, which is not what we want. I was just dumb. This is dumb, wasn't it? I was gonna jump off the edge just for fun, but no, not a lot. Because there's a specific place we need to be. Like, if I'm just going down to the bottom, I don't mind jumping, because jumping all the way down the bottom is fun as hell. But to get to area 3, oh sorry, research station 3, it's like it seems dumb to just jump off. It would definitely be slower and it wouldn't be as satisfying. Get me in the crate. One thing I find really interesting about this area of the map is that we're allowed inside, right? Obviously. But the area on the map is still grayed out. Like, why is it like that? It seems strange. Okay, they would definitely counter powers working with only seeing fairy types. Which is good. Wouldn't hate finding a shiny one of those. Is there an item here? But yeah, no. What we more so want is obviously Valiant. There's 1. There's 2. Good. This is working. Okay, let's not get spooked by the sleeping ones. There's a Chansey. Chansey ain't no fairy type dog. Put my camera out. Try and make sure that yo, this one is tiny. But I kind of want to catch that for the ribbon. I kind of do, because that thing's so small compared to the others. This must be a miniature. There's literally no way. It's shorter than my Breloom. Let's find out. That's a good test to see how well we tank this thing. That hit. And Moonblast, we take him with issue. Hurt a lot. Just put it to sleep. I'm so convinced this is going to be miniature. If it's miniature, that'll be really cool. But it's like significantly smaller than everything else. Alright, stay asleep again, thank you. Otherwise I could have died. And you get one board, right? I feel like Premier Ball was what would have done that some of the catches it. Damn it. Woke up, Moonblast me, I die. Okay, can you get in the ball this time, please? Please and thank you. No. Stop resisting. Stop resisting. Rip. Yo, why did you do that? Why are you throwing? No, please, I want you in the ball. I don't like it. I don't like it. I know it's pointless letting subscribe go down, but oh, I just realized I'm being dumb, and I should have been putting it to sleep to throw the ball each time. What am I doing? Oh, we'll T-wave it here. I actually give myself a chance of catching it. I wouldn't be surprised if they were just in the background and trying to chill. But there's so many Valiants, so this is definitely working. There is that one pack of Houndstone and Younglings. I forget that the game has tracking animations like that because I just never have them on in regular battles. Alright, now you stay in the ball. I get that I'm throwing a Premier Ball and it's the worst ball in the game, but this is getting kind of ridiculous, don't you think? Fine, you don't deserve a Premier Ball, you get a regular peasant Pokemon. What's happening? What is this thing's catch rate? I'm not getting whited out by this. Why is this happening? Why am I doing this? That's a better question. Why do I have an amulet going? Come on, man. I just want to know if you're tiny or not. That's all I ask. That was a big hit. Was I not full health? I wasn't because I... Yep. Alright, this is the one. Is this possible to catch this Pokemon, or is it not? Because I apparently this is like a limited one per save file Pokemon. Fuck, you're getting time pulled, nerd. Are you serious? Why won't this thing get in the ball? Also, what was that blue thing behind me? I don't think it's just that thing. Oh, why is it so blue? Come on, man, time roll. Why can't I catch this? It's 1 HP paralyzed. 1 HP paralyzed. This is actually a joke. There we go. Finally. What the fuck was that? Unreal, dude. Anyway. We call this dumb val. I don't even want it anymore. If it's miniature, I'm gonna take it number. Let me heal my important Pokemon. What a waste of time that was. That's all this Valiant was doing, was wasting my time. That's not how you heal Pokemon. I'm not healing you, Valiant. You can stay paralyzed and thing it forever. Max Revive for the Breloom. And off we go, back to trying to find shiny. Hopefully catching the shiny isn't going to be that painful, because that's going to suck. Now the shiny from memory is very, very great. It shouldn't be too difficult to spot. I think if I keep an eye on the head should kind of give it away. Let's see if we can despawn that pack of... So the reason I'm going really slowly instead of spamming bunches ones is that you get a better spawn rate. Look at that thing. So shiny. And the color's gone. Yeah, the reason is because if you spawn a bunch of despawn a bunch at the same time, there's a chance that the Houndstone packs will spawn instead, and that'll take up 5 of the potential Iron Valiant spawns that could be happening in your game. So what we want to do, you want to kind of try and slowly despawn them, and then only Valiants take their place, and then spawn Valiants a couple at a time. So like dropping one, dropping another couple there. There you go. And unless there's 5, these pack spawns aren't. That's why the merit of how they work. The only reason they break the cycle. And I'm gonna quickly look at the Valiant thing, because I'm like getting nervous that I'm gonna miss it. No, it's so obvious. It's like the whole thing is grey. There's not a chance I'd miss that. There's not a chance I'd miss that. Alright. Make sure let's clip that just in case I miss it, because that'd be hilarious. Although to be fair, I wouldn't know I missed it if I missed it, but it's what it is. Alright. Hi. I was busy doing something. Why would you run at me like that? I love that they're just seeing them all hoarded together. That's kind of funny. I remember the first time I caught this Pokemon, I was worried that I messed up and that like, I could only catch one of them because it took me forever to spawn a second one when I was trying to catch it from my friends. Because like when I first saw it, it was just standing dead center of this circle. It was literally sitting right here, right in the middle. So I thought, what if that was like a static encounter? I didn't even realize it was. I was ready to be spooked. But luckily it wasn't, and we can catch a billion of them, as you can tell by the fact that there's a billion of them on my screen right now. I don't like all the spinning of the camera involved in this. Like, it feels like game is. Yeah, I think the focal point should be the head. The head will be the most drastic color difference because it will not be green at all. It'll be gray. The white to gray difference is obviously a much smaller than green to gray difference. So that's what we make sure we focus on the head of them on. The sleeping ones, man, they definitely can mess with you very, very much. In this way, it should get rid of the Houndstone. I feel like that their hoarding kind of blocks so many mons from spawning. It's actually kind of ridiculous. You guys despawn. Despawn. 2 of them despawning. Good, good. Yeah, the sleeping ones really do make me just double take. It's just strange. I was gonna say I wish I could pick knee reset, but if I pick knee reset, we're gonna get a bunch of Houndstones everywhere. Buddy, come on. Look, Palmot. Yo, that one's also quite tiny. I definitely think that of all the designs of all the Paradox Pokemon, Iron Valiant is 100% my favorite. I really feel like just the concept, I think I've said it before on stream, I probably have, I talk about this all the time. The concept of them fusing Gallade and Gardevoir, like, it's actually so cool because it really is like, it's such a mad scientist creation. Like, some dude was like, these 2 Pokemon are amazing. Imagine if they had, like, they were, you know, combined into one. Like, that's something that someone would do, you know what I mean? Like, the lore and the theory behind why it exists is so interesting to me. Can you stop following me, please? I need to spawn others, and you're not going to despawn if you keep running after me. So yeah, like, I love the idea that there, you know, theoretically in lore, there's some scientist who was like, yo, I love these Pokemon so much, but it'd be so cool if they were kind of combined into one, you know, have the strengths of both in one form. It'd be the ultimate, you know, Rolt's final form. And so they made this Pokemon. I think that's really cool, the lore behind it. Because I saw, like, recently, after some event, I don't know what it was, but for something, Pokemon, the Pokemon Company kind of put out like a quote-unquote official spoilers for these mons. Like they made them public knowledge on their website, not like hidden and, you know, kept from people so that you wouldn't know unless you played the game. So like they went and revealed a bunch of information about these Pokemon, which was really, really cool. Like they mentioned how the Salamence Roaring Moon resembles a powerful form of a Pokemon from a foreign region, like referencing Mega Evolution, and obviously showing that those sorts of connections there, like almost making it seem like Mega Evolution is you know, or rather showing the connection between Mega Evolution and Primal Reversion. How like Roaring Moon could technically be like in theory like the equivalent of Salamance's Primal Reverted stage, like Primal Origin form, like how we have Origin Origin Groudon, Origin Kyogre. I think it's so cool. Like what they've done with it is so awesome, and I really hope they explore it more, because I'm such a fan of Paradoxes. And like I know that they kind of fill a similar role within Pokemon that Ultra Beast did, right? Like they're kind of the not Pokemon. Like they're not really not Pokemon, but they kind of don't feel like regular Pokemon because of the fact that they're, well, not naturally encounterable. Like we're in a really specific area of the map. But they can only spawn in here. They can't breed. You know, they're obviously very unique types of Pokemon, not like very dissimilar from most. Was that shiny? I could have sworn that thing that flicked on my screen then was shiny. I could have sworn that was shiny. And if it was, I am so sad. I also just missed it in the clip. We'll have to go back and look at that later. But oh my god, that would feel so bad. That would feel so bad. But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, the lore they put in behind these mons is so compelling to me. I probably should look through it all, because I haven't actually read it all. I've only seen what other people have posted about it. I definitely would love to see that. I just realized I'm dumb. I could have saved the clip on my Switch and I didn't do it, which means it's gonna be even harder to tell. Next time we'll be vigilant and actually hit the save click button on the. But yeah. I think it looked very grey when it despawned. I only saw it for like a split second. I mean, it could have very well been like a sleeping one as well. That's not impossible. Hi, Chansey. You don't belong. Yeah, like I feel like if I saw a sleeping one like that one in the corner despawn, it would look like a shiny to me as well. It's so crazy how they look like that. Because a lot of them look very similar, right? Because a lot of these like shut off visuals obviously involve turning color off and having it replaced with black, but then all these mons have their shiny forms with more silver on them, which is obviously quite a grey-ish silver, like it's a darker color. It's such a strong bait. Hopefully we'll get around to finding this thing eventually. How much time do we have left in this buff? We have 50 minutes, so we never go heaps of time. We haven't been hunting that long. In fact, we spent a good amount of this hunt freaking fighting another tiny one. Before I reset, I will though definitely go check that. If it's miniature, I might keep it, but it seems really silly. Probably not worth it. Oh, wait, hang on. Don't attack me. Not attack me. I gold up. Doing a decent job at never mind. Every time I mention it, every single time, like, hey, we're doing a pretty good job of making sure the spawns are only the mon that we want. Immediately I turn around and I straight away see the horde spawn, like instantly. Couple there, cool. What's in front of us? Oh, we got the shiny. Let's go, baby. It's quite small too, so maybe this one's gonna be tiny as well. That's awesome. Let's go. Hopefully this one is marked as well, because I really would love a marked shiny. Let's quickly put it to sleep first, so we don't take too much damage from it. And then we'll go for the false swipes, and hopefully this time we'll actually be able to catch it, unlike the previous one you get breaking out of Pokeballs. I do really want to get this one in a Premier Ball, just because the colors are literally like, it's grey and pink on in a white and red ball would look really good. Get some false swipes going. This one's a little less defensive than the previous one. You know, this was quicker than I expected, and I'm not mad about it. We can always find something else to shiny hunt, and we can even finish this buff here and see what we get. We might get another, because that'd be insane. But no, we're gonna get lucky, right? This is gonna be for one ball catch. I almost master. Oh, not first ball. This Pokemon's such a hard catch, and if you guys are wondering why I immediately know, it's because if you don't critical capture it, you don't catch it. There's a bug where if a mon is a Pokemon you've already fought before, it will always show up as a critical capture, even if mathematically it didn't actually roll it. Put it back to sleep. We'll get back to throwing balls. Hopefully we can get this thing without running out of Premier Balls. So I'll still catch it regardless, but, you know, it'd be nice to get it in the ball that I wanted in. To be fair, I probably should have been more prepared and brought more Premier Balls. Still no catch. You can usually tell, because when the trainer throws it, there's usually a weird little jump or spike in the arc. It doesn't make much sense, but it's usually there. You'll see it in the trail of the Pokeball. There'll be a weird little, like, non-linear, like, action. Usually like a little bump or something. You'll see it. Keep an eye out for it and you can't miss it. Alright, Valiant's back to sleep. Come on, please. I'm begging you, kiddo. You'll look so good in this ball, and you want to be in this ball too. I think you'll be a big fan of it. Apparently not that one because you're gonna break out of it. So like you see, it looks like it's gonna catch. It does the 3 shakes, but it knows immediately that it was a bad roll. We've got 9 of these left. Please don't do me like this. But 8 of these left. Come on. I get that it's like a 510, a 590 base stat total Pokemon, but is it really this difficult to catch? Please. Still not it. One day we'll get it. Maybe I go back to doing paralysis to make this easier for me. I wonder why this thing's only using Leaf Wave. Very interesting. It doesn't make sense that it would do that. It should be doing, you know... Oops, I didn't mean to throw this. That's fine. Maybe this is the one. God. Why is its catch rate so low? You know, forget Miraidon. This is the Pokemon that's impossible to get in the Beast Ball. Freak. For those of you who don't know what I'm referencing, I caught Miraidon in the Beast Ball and it took hours. I had to keep resetting after every single throw because I only had one Beast Ball. Don't mind me, I'm just checking around to make sure there's no other shinies. That was a long-term animation. Alright, come on, please. Just get in the ball. Oh my god, am I really gonna run out of Premier Balls? If I don't do a Premier, it has to be a timer, but I'm not gonna be happy about it. I'm not gonna be happy about it. Maybe I do a Luxury, because Luxury is a dark color. This is a dark color too. And it'll sparkle as it comes out of the ball, but I'm gonna try all the Premiers first. I mean, Luxury won't have any better odds, really. I think Luxury's about the same. Oh no, Iron Valley, what's up? Night Slash. It's crazy how little damage that does when Moonblast is doing like 50% before. But how many times have I had to put this thing to sleep? Come on. Lucky 4th last? And the annoying part is the tension's all gone. You know what I mean? I really hope they fix it. I really hope they fix this critical capture bug. Not fun. Well, don't spawn it again. Well, it's already asleep. It's pointless. Come on. You know what's crazy? I had this like capture technique that I always do to increase my odds, right? And it's literally, I'm literally still doing it even after I know the ball isn't gonna catch. Come on. Don't make it lucky last. Oh, lucky second last. We got it. Let's go, baby. All right. Can't be mad. I wasted a lot of Premier Balls, but at the end of the day, I got it in the ball that I wanted. It's like, I can't be mad at that. But yeah, we're going to definitely run around and keep seeing if we can get a second, because if we get a second, that'll be... But yeah, a brand new Iron Valiant has been added to the party. Really quickly, before we actually keep running around, let's have a look at this thing and see if it has a mark per chance, because that'll be awesome. Air-type Fairy, that's not bad. And it does have a mark. What's it gonna be? The Sleepy Time mark. Dude, how do I get this mark so frequently? Is it a time of day mark? I don't know. I've gotten so many sleepy Pokemon. I think Sleepy might be the nighttime mark, because we have the Dawn mark, which is Early Riser. And we have the lunchtime mark, the Peckish. Those ones are so much more common than the regular ones, which... I mean, makes sense, like, they are the common, right? But, God, I kind of wish there was a little bit more variance. I don't like that everything I have is ending up being sleepy. But at the end of the day, a Mark Shiny is a Mark Shiny, so I can't complain about that. We have how much time left on the timer? We have 9 minutes left on the timer. Not too bad. Also, I don't think I bookmarked this timestamp, so we should do that real quick. Give me a second. In fact, I might as well keep this page open because that means I can see once. Or I'd rather have access to the button at all. But yeah, that's a massive W, dude. I'm really happy with that. All right, let's. I have a weird feeling about this hound. I don't know what it was. Something about the handstone felt off. All right, where is my second? I could also go and catch like a dash bun, a dax bun, however you pronounce it, because I kind of want that, and it's a fairy type because I have fairy type active. I wonder if having the sandwich power, right? Do you think having the sandwich power actually increases the odds of you getting a specific Terra type? Have a look. If these are both Terra Fairy, I'll believe that. They are both Terra Fairy. I wouldn't be surprised if having the sandwich power actually increased the odds of it being Terra Fairy over Terra Fighting. Obviously, it wouldn't apply if you caught them on like a Houndstone. It wouldn't be likely to have Terra Fairy, although that would be insane, right? If you could do encounter powers and then gimmick it to then get, like if you wanted a fairy type Pokemon, you can go encounter power fairy and catch Pokemon in an area where no fairies spawn, and they might be fairy Terra type. That would be a pretty sick feature. That being said, it would devalue raids a little bit. I'm glad that we did catch a shiny because that means we get to keep that potential miniature. We can obviously find out about the size of that thing at the end. We also need to make sure we go check towards the end of the stream if I did miss a shiny, because I wouldn't be surprised if what I saw despawn was in fact a shiny. I only saw it for a split second, but like my heart skipped a beat as it disappeared, and I feel like I wouldn't have skipped a beat after seeing my 1500th Iron Valiant disappear. But I mean, either way, that's a massive win because we now have every single one of these Paradoxes shiny. Which means I guess our next goal is to finish Pokemon Scarlet. I've only got 1 or 2 badges in that game, so I definitely need to put more time into it. Obviously not something we're going to be doing in this stream because I don't even have the save file on this Switch. It's on my Switch Lite, which is like not what I play on most of the time, so point there. But I should probably move it. I didn't even see that rock a lot. I was like, why did I do a weird bee hop? Come on, can we get a second value? If I got a second one, that'd be awesome, and I obviously would love it to be Terra Fighting. I feel like fighting is a lot more aligned to what I would use in most scenarios, but I could be wrong. Get a shiny right now. No. Literally like nothing spawned in front of me because of look, there's so many Houndstone and Grave Idol on my map just saying. I don't know if you saw that was like 7 of them. And more of them spawned. How fun. Oh hello. Yo, this one's also tiny. Insanely tiny. Yo, is that one the miniature? It's smaller than me. I have to catch this one. I know I'm wasting time, but I really want to know. We're going to go through hell again, trying to catch a stupid Pokemon. But it looks so tiny. One of these has to be miniature. Like I think the other one was probably not as small as my character. But this one being smaller than, I think the odds are in my favor for this one. Oh, look, he woke up. Hooray. Nice slash. Did very little damage. We'll just go for another false swap and then put it to sleep next turn. Moonbot, do I live this? Okay, that's fine. We can paralyze it, we can catch it after that. Which is one of the reasons why we bring our good old Zap Jr. Literally for this reason. For the Thunder Wave, not anything else. Over here, let's have a quick pan around. Maybe some spicy spawned in the background. It can never hurt to check. That Golda looks massive. What's a ball that's actually effective at capturing you? That would look good. The regular Pokeball. My character didn't even throw the ball then, it just flew out of my chest. What the hell was that? My character must have been mid-animation for something else. Do I just Ultra Ball it? It feels like so sad if I Ultra Ball Dust Ball. We're in cave. Why is your catch rate so low, Valiant? I'll cry if we find another one shiny, because I don't have to catch it too. That's a pain in the ass. I know that doesn't make any sense, but it'll be... Oh god, what a pain. Luxury Ball? Is that what you want? You want to live in luxury? Apparently not. God, why are these things so difficult to catch? I don't understand. I can't. I have the page open. Let's Google it. What's its catch rate? Its catch rate is 10. That's not even that bad. Oh my god. Oh my god. What about the time ball? You have a crest on your head, and so does the time ball. Man. Come on. I was gonna say if I die here, I die, but that's not true. That's the iron balance in the back that I can use as death ball. Get in the damn ball, boy! I guess you're not technically a boy, right? You have no gender, plus you're like probably the most gender neutral Pokemon because you're a male and a female combined. Oh, that's the one that was the up curve. Yeah, we got it, baby. Okay, one of these two has to be miniature. They're both minuscule. Right. Now that's out of the way. Let's see, how much time do we have left in this power? 2 minutes. We'll burn out the 2 minutes, obviously. There's no reason not to. Because, again, there's always a chance that, you know, while dicking around, we might just find another shiny. Like, I might find one right now in, like, 3, 2, 1. Right there. No? Okay, we tried. One day I'll be correct, and it will make for an amazing clip. It'll be amazing. 1 million views on TikTok. You best freaking believe. Yo, speaking of views. I'm looking at the tiny one. No, stop. I'm getting attracted by tiny Iron Valiants. Well, that's important. Having a miniature Iron Valiant adds no value to your life, but wasting time trying to catch one. That being said, maybe the shiny doesn't add value to my life, so maybe I'm wasting my time trying to catch that too. I don't know. Not important. You're also tiny. But you're still bigger than me, right? That's the thing. The other one was smaller than me. That feels uncommon. Oh. Oh, you're faster than me. No. That was close, I guess. Not that it really meant anything. But I feel so lucky, man. Almost all of these Paradox mons didn't require more than one sandwich to try and catch. I don't think there was a single Paradox mon that I got a shiny for that took more than one sandwich. But I'm grateful. I got very lucky. 55 seconds. This is a long 2 minutes. What the hell? Alrighty, come on. Show me what you got. Right now in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. These one of guys, man. Boom, right here. No? No. Imagine if the Jugulis shiny. That'd be funny as hell. I wouldn't mind. I kind of want a dark type Jugulis that's shiny. Obviously, I can switch it around, but it's such a high cost, and the one that I have is flying. I mean, that being said, I've been testing out teams for competitive, like VGC Series 2 format with Paradoxes, and I've really been liking playing Iron Jugulis with Hurricane in rain teams, but it's fun, but it doesn't feel particularly great, which is kind of like... I need to figure something out soon, because I need to pick a team to play at the Oceanic International, which, oh man, that's another story as well. Like the sign-ups happened this morning, right, for me this morning, and honestly it was a shit show, and I'm really annoyed at it. Not that it really impacts me too much. Like at the end of the day, I got my sign-up, I got my ticket. Like I'm good to go and I'm good to play. But the first thing that frustrated me was that we get in and we look at it, and this is the 3-day event, right? Starts Friday, runs through Saturday, maybe runs through. I don't know if it actually happens on Sunday or if they just kept Sunday for the other two competitions, right? But yeah, so I was like, okay, cool. It's a Friday event. We can fly out Thursday night. I can go to work on Thursday. I can fly out Thursday night. Have leave on Friday to play in the event, right? That was my plan. Instead, what they decided to do was say, hey, you know what? We need all players to rock up on Thursday evening, 5 p.m. to 8 p.m., which means if you're flying from anywhere, you cannot get there from work, after work. You cannot go to work and then rock up in time. There's no way that you can finish work at a 5 p.m. and catch a flight and arrive here by 8. Not a chance, right? So that meant me and my friends had to change basically our entire plan, which was frustrating enough, right? We didn't want to have to take 2 days off, right? We wanted to, actually be able to work, save our leave for something more important like going to Worlds, right? And instead they messed with us with this stupid bullshit. And I feel like they could very easily, very, very easily, if it's a 3-day event, you can very easily say, hey, cool, we're gonna have signups going on from 8 till 10, or not signups, but the arrival, getting your player passes, that sort of stuff. That sign up part of it. You could have easily had that be Friday morning, and let people rock up on Thursday night. But they said, nah, you gotta rock up Thursday during the day, otherwise you're not gonna make it. And that initially was annoying. We had to change our flights, which cost us a decent amount of money. We had really good, really well-priced flights, and then we had to change it. Luckily, we were able to change it without having to cancel, because normally airlines are absolute assholes with the way they do things. And I was worried we were gonna have to cancel our flight and still not get any kind of refund for that, and then spend money on the new flight and just straight up lose out. Luckily, we were able to change. That was a godsend. No, the first one is just regular smaller. I'll check the other one after this. But yeah, so luckily we didn't have to cancel. We just had to pay the difference. But the flights were more expensive, right? Because we were booking later, and it wasn't as good of a time. We didn't have the luxury of choosing the cheapest flight at the time, which sucks. Luckily, our accommodation was already for Thursday night, so that didn't have to change. But the other thing that they really messed up with is that the player cap for the event is so low. I know so many people who weren't able to sign up because the player cap is like 250 something, which is nonsense. This is an international competition, right? Which is supposed to be larger than the regional competitions. Yet the player cap is 250, where regionals in other countries have been hitting 500, like 450 to 500 players. That's crazy. They cap us so low. And the worst part is the people managing the competition, who are dealing with signups, the ESL Australia, the Esports League Australia, these guys, oh my god. People complain in the comments section of their tweet or replies to their tweet saying, hey, we didn't get to sign up. We want to sign up because, we want to play the game, right? Are you going to be releasing more spots later on, right? They reply to anyone inquiring about TCG, the trading card game, and haven't replied and said anything about expanding the amount of slots for VGC. And to make that even worse, TCG already has 500 player cap. They already have 500 people who are able to sign up, and VGC has 200. They're not going to get more. They're probably going to increase the TCG one to 750 or 1,000, and just leave us in the dust. It feels so bad, man. They don't care about the VGC players at all, which is such a shame. Really, really unfortunate, and this actually does hurt mine and my friends' chances at getting into Worlds as well, which is going to make this really, really tough. And it's really, really unfortunate. Hopefully, we can just perform well and not have to worry about it. But yeah, it feels bad, and I don't like it. Anyway, let's check our last one. Let's see if this one is tiny. If it's tiny, that'd be very cool. It was so small. Let's see here. Oh, this is truly a little one. A pint-sized powerhouse of an iron ballet. What a charmer. Okay, does that mean I get the ribbon of a miniature? Because that'd be so cool. And how small do you have to be? I thought because she gave me a different message, I thought that would mean that I would get the ribbon. That's sad. Because that's not. I have to look this up. Would be important characters, right? Because she would have different dialogue based on how small your mon is. Useful characters. That was very quick. I found that very quickly. IV judge. No, where's the lady with the thing? Maybe it's in marks. Because it's a mini mark. Maybe go speak to the person with Patrice near, even to a Pokemon with minimum size values. Okay, so it just must be very, very small, but not small enough. What a shame. What a shame. Either way, not important. We got our shiny thingo. We got our shiny, which is good. Very happy with that. Now, I guess we first of all, I think we release these other ones whenever they need them, right? Unless they have particularly fine stats, like pretty good. None of that matters. None of that matters either. And then none of that matters either. Yeah, okay, I think we can release these two. First, let's put you in a safe place. We don't want you to die, disappear, get killed. And we can release these two. But, yeah, look, every single one that I caught is a fairy terror type. I feel like there's some shenanigans going on here. You know, to be extra safe, what I could have done, what I should have done, I should have saved before I did the releasing, just in case. Could you imagine if I released the shiny? That'd be so tragic. But yeah, no, we got the Valiant, which is actually awesome. And the question is, what other mon do we want to pick up? I think there's a lot of good options, but I don't know which one I want to pick up. Let's have a look at my draft list. Do I want to bring it up on screen? I probably can. Let's see. Where is the draft? Here's the draft. Alright, so I have Annihilate, which is a mon that I have shiny already. Tyranitar, which I'm gonna hunt on Scarlet. Lycanroc, I have a shiny. Talonflame, I don't have shiny. Amoonguss, which I don't have shiny, but it's gonna be very damn hard to get one shiny. I'm gonna have to breed for it to get min speed, so I probably won't touch it. Gastrodon I could try and get, but I might want that min speed too. Oranguru, also want that min speed. My team's Trick Room apparently. Taurus Fire I can't catch in this game. Barrascuda I can't catch in this game. Oh sorry, I can, but I don't need the shiny. Gallade, Passimian, or Raichu my last. I might try to go for the Gallade, right? I was trying to get a Gallade ages ago and I failed. So let's try and run it back. I have like, that's also another one of my most viewed my most viewed TikToks was literally me failing a shiny Curlier. It literally just decided, hey, I'm gonna piece the scene, and I never financially recovered. But I know how to beat it. We're gonna bring a taunt Pokemon so it can't teleport away, which means my Iron Valiant needs to come back to my original Iron Valiant needs to come back to play. Who is over here somewhere? Do you still have taunt on your moveset? Don't, but I can teach it to you. Let's see. Go to my summary. Should be a reminded move. Yes, it is. Get rid of. Yeah, I love to think it's Wide Guard and Quick Guard. That's very cool. I'm about that. Let's make sure you get. None of these don't matter. I'm not gonna click either on this. Get rid of Moonblast. I like this thing. That thing has no good special attack, and I've been using it for Moonblasting heaps. Alright, so Curlier with a Fairy type sandwich should appear here exclusively. It being a Magnemite outbreak might be problematic, but I think it's fine. Yo, my friend showed me a clip of him running into a random mouse and be like, hey, wouldn't it be funny if it was shiny? So we're gonna recreate that right now, and I'm gonna be like, hey, wouldn't it be crazy if this was shiny? And then we encounter it, and it's gonna sparkle, and it's gonna be insane. It didn't sparkle, damn it, bad. Mousehold though, Tandem Mouse, very good Pokemon. I kind of wish I drafted that. That's probably one of the ones I wish I would have drafted the most that I didn't get. Let's try this sandwich, see if it works, see if we can actually live in a universe where we're inside a Magnemite outbreak and none of them spawn. I've had outbreaks that spawned absolute dog shit before, so maybe this is the world we live in. And I think Fairy Sandwich is still correct here. Could be Psychic might also work, but I think Fairy is our pick here. Make a sandwich. We did save before, and that's good. Plus, we already know what the sandwich ingredients are. 1, 2, 3. Why is my menu being bad? And then we want one of these and one of these. And let's go to town. Alright, coolio. Grab our tomatoes, make a sandwich. I might only stream until the end of this sandwich. And we'll see how we go. Things might change. I do need to put some time into making guides for the Greninja raid, which is coming out very soon, which I'm really excited for. In fact, I thought it was really cool that they announced the Terra typing before they announced the Pokemon. It was really fun to theorize what it might be. And like I remember like immediately as soon as I saw it was poison, I was like, it's probably gonna be Greninja. Like my hunch was Greninja, just because I know that Greninja's been floating around the community. Like a lot of people who were joining my streams earlier when we were doing Sin Races were saying they had Greninjas because people had hacked them into the game and then were able to trade eggs to people. Which is quite a cool thing to do. I personally wasn't interested in getting one. I wanted to wait till it was like legitimate to have. So I figured knowing that Greninja is already out and about in the community, they might want to just, you know, get it out into like legitimacy quickly. Because that was like, I just assumed it would be next. And when I saw poison, I was so sure it was going to be Greninja because since the dawn of Pokemon, poison typing has been associated with ninjas, right? Like Koga, the first poison type gym leader, was a ninja. Right? So I think like having that correlation there really made me feel like it was pretty likely that that it was going to be Greninja, and obviously they revealed that it would be. And I have quite a few good raid counters, and I've been working on a new format for my shorts to also highlight that, like having a little. Yeah, the Magnemite do still spawn, which is going to be annoying because it's in the way of me getting curl ears. But it hopefully shouldn't be too big of a deal because I won't be getting that close to the outbreak. Because I just have to walk out of here and then walk back in. And we should see a bunch of curl ears. And again, obviously we're looking for a male shiny. Obviously I'll catch any shiny, of course. But particularly we want male because I'd love to run a shiny Galliard. And I was hunting for one for a while, ages ago. Like, obviously, that's how I have, you know, one. Or I had multiple Gardevoirs. Now I only have one because I traded one to my mate because she had a mark, and I was like, hey, mark shiny for mark shiny, because he gave me a Hydreigon, so it was super worth it. And yeah, so I hunted a bunch of them. One of them got away from me, which sucked. Actually, 2 got away from me. One of them was the male one that I'd found. And then after catching the 2 marked females, I was like, you know, I hate this. I'm done. And I figured I'd come back one day, and today is that day, I guess. Go up and down. Alright, cool. So, no shiny here. No matter how long I've been shiny hunting, or how much I know the shiny will stand out, so much of me is always worried that I'm gonna miss it. I know that doesn't make any sense. Like Curly's blue ass head is gonna be so obvious to see, but I'm just it's a great fear of mine that I missed the shiny. And up top, that's a really low number is spawning right now, which is kind of strange. Unfortunately, the Magnemite don't spawn close enough for me to notice if they're shiny, but the odds of them being shiny is like, it's standard odds. Like, I shouldn't get my hopes up or really be expecting it at all, because why would I? Alright, nothing yet. But yeah, if you guys are interested in getting Curlia, like, or any shiny Pokemon, definitely try and keep an eye out for where you might be able to find it next to a town. Because you can see this is a very, very easy strategy. Much easier than the Valiant, right? Yo, that is a tiny Curlia. Look how small this thing is. We're not going to go through that experience again. I don't care anymore, but still. It'd be pretty cool. I think the best way to hunt them is to go for the teensy or humongo power. Just clearly they can be very, very small, but you have to be minimum. There's no small range. You have to be minimum. Hello, Lemba. Welcome to the stream, my friend. How you doing? But yeah, like hunting the shiny tinies or the shiny humongos would be very difficult. Although I'll be honest, if there was a sandwich for it, I would be willing to hunt that instead of marked ones, because you can get a different mark. At the end of the day, you'll still have a title next to your name, which is a different one, which is arguably harder to get, right? I'm doing pretty good. We already got our Iron Valiant, which is our primary target, and so now we're just going for a Gallade because Gallade is a Pokemon that I have in my draft league that I have with my friends. So I want to try and get that shiny because it's always fun to flex shinies in casual battles. And yeah, we're specifically looking for Gallade because I already have a shiny Gardevoir. But I won't hate a second one by any means because I believe my shiny Gardevoir is a Psychic Terra. Where is she? You're not there? Am I blind? No, she's right here. Yeah, she's a Psychic Terra. So if I get a Fairy Terra one, that'd be awesome too. And I don't want to spoil it, but I'm planning to use this Gallade as a Fighting Terra, which obviously means I have to use the shards. But after farming the sheer amount, like the insane amount of Cinderace I farmed, I actually have max Fighting Terra shards, so I'm not worried about that whatsoever. It is quite frustrating that Magnemite is spawning. Yo, that like one big curly is surrounded by tiny curlies in the corner. Looks hilarious. I'd love to see it. Oh, what is this? Lemble, thanks for the sub. Thank you so much, man. Thank you so much. Welcome to the Chocolate Champions. That's our little nickname for subs in this channel. Welcome. Lemble, are you a shiny hunter yourself? Or are you just popping in to see what it's like? Because I've had quite a few people who are like, just curious and not really shiny hunt for themselves, which is obviously fine. A lot of people often ask as well, like how do you do it? Which is actually quite simple. There's a lot of resources out there, but yeah. I wasn't too much of a shiny hunter in old games, but I've definitely like been converted now. In fact, I didn't shiny hunt until like Sword and Shield really. I didn't care much before that. But this game, they made it so easy, so I'm like, let's do it. I mean, you can see how simple this is, right? Just walk in and out of, like, up and down a staircase, and I spawn a bunch of Pokemon. Oh, I thought that one in the corner was blue for a second, but I did the double take. That shadow is also quite interesting. Like it makes it kind of hard to tell at a glance because it mutes the color a little bit. Yeah, again, the contrast on the sand as well also looks quite blue. And we're looking for blue hair and like orange spike thingos, right? That's what it looks like. We'll figure it out. I've found shiny Kelly before, so it's not gonna be too hard to recognize. I don't remember if I saved before the sandwich, so hopefully I don't have a failed sandwich and have to risk losing the save. Although I'm pretty sure I saved after catching Valiant, so it should be fine. At the very least, I won't lose that. I have to say though, I do very, very much love that you can just reset and like save scum your sandwiches away. Or rather save scum them back, because the Herb Mystica is so hard to come by. Not hard to come by, but they're quite rare, right? So you don't want to like end up in a situation where you run out and then you just can't shiny hunt. So doing whatever possible to keep them around is kind of, yeah, my ideal. But yeah, we're not even 7 minutes into the sandwich, so we can't really expect too much too soon. It would be nice to get this earlier, because I know a good spot to find what's the bun Pokemon called again? I know the evolution Dax bun, but what's the baby form? What is it? Why am I forgetting the baby form? Oh my god, Chad, if you remember the baby form, please let me know. I'm blanking so hard. I'm blanking so hard. Oh, what is it? It's I swear it's something bun. It's something bun, right? No, Dash bun is Dash bun. Oh man, what is this mon's name? Do I Google it or do I suffer? probably should Google it. Like, I want to figure it out, you know? I want... Come on, you know this. It's the fairy dog that looks like a bun. It will be called... I don't have it. I don't have it at all. It's not even on the tip of my tongue. It's just not there in my brain. It's just empty. But on the topic of the bread dog, I'm actually really disappointed that bread dog wasn't what do you call it? I'm really disappointed that bread dog didn't have wasn't the terrestrial Pokemon for the bug gym leader, right? Because she runs a bakery. It would make so much sense for that to be the Pokemon. Unfortunately, it's not. She has... What did she have? I can't remember anymore. I also don't like... What was it? The grass gym leader, he had a Sudowoodo, right? And he has his whole voice line of like, meet my truly Woodo. Which I get, it's truly wood. I get it. It makes sense, right? But it would have been so much cooler if he said Trudo Woodo, right? Because then it actually rhymes with Sudowoodo. And at the end of the day, you still have the word true in it, right? So it makes sense. Also, you'd be surprised how long it took me to realize that Sudowoodo literally means like pseudo, like, you know, not actually, but close enough. Like, that's not what pseudo means. What does pseudo mean? You know what I mean? It's like the almost, but not really. It's almost wood, but not really wood. It's almost legendary, but not really legendary. Like that archetype of thing. But yeah. It took me way too long to realize that the SUDO was actually like meant to be like pseudo, like P-E-U-S-O, D-O. So wait, yeah, P-S-E-U-D-O. Did I spell that? I think so. What I really want to know how to spell is Shiny Curlier. Can we get an example of Shiny Curlier in front of us right now? Can we use it in a sentence? Right now, I'm going to look down the hill and there's going to be a Shiny Curlier. Weather shot, but unfortunately it's a fail. I really want Magalade. I really want it. It's actually going to be one of my catching Pokemon. I was going to get it for like Hypnosis and False Swipe. And I assumed Sharpness applied to False Swipe, but I was wrong. It's not actually a slashing move, which is weird, but I guess that it's not inherently a slashing move. It always just seemed like it, so can't really complain. But yeah, obviously I ended up going with I obviously ended up landing on a Breloom instead, hence subscribe, which you would have seen earlier if you were present earlier on the stream. Subscribe is my shiny Breloom, which I've been using for quite some time now, and I do love it. He's good. Gets a job. I almost went to check the bottom again, which wouldn't have changed at all. But yeah, because initially I was using an Iron Valiant and it missed Hypnosis a billion times and it tilted the hell out of me. So now we got rid of it for Spore, which can't miss. But yeah, I will say though, my experience with TikTok comments is kind of hilarious. Like, people are so quick to just tell you that they're right, like, or to poke holes in your like what you're thinking. Like, they want to try and one up you in intelligence, and it's like, why? Because like I remember in one of my videos I was talking about I was complaining rather about Hypnosis missing constantly against the Shroomish I was trying to catch, right? Because I was catching it for Spore. And I was like, the fact that it missed like 4 or 5 times in a row, I was like, this is why we're getting a Spore user. And then some people are like, I don't get why you're complaining about a move. It's not guaranteed to hit. I'm like, yeah, it's not guaranteed to hit, but it doesn't mean it should miss this many times. Other people are like, what's the point of having Spore? It wouldn't even help you in the situation. And I'm like, yeah, not this one, but like every other situation it would. Like, you know what I mean? People try to be like, oh, you actually, they try to hit you with the, actually, and it's like ridiculous, constantly, which I don't mind. It's funny to me, but it's so crazy how all of my comment sections in TikTok that actually are like, you know, really popular and they're my bigger viewed videos. It's all people trying to correct me, trying to one up me in their knowledge about the game, and I'm just like, I know all these things, like. The amount of people who are like, you just throw a quick ball. It's like, I know the quick ball's good. I just don't want to use it. You know what I mean? Like that is just my experience with TikTok. Not that I hate it. I love it actually. It's quite fun. Like, it's enjoyable to banter back as well. Like, just hit them with like toxic replies. Like, not toxic, but like emojis. Look outside the gate at Montenevra for shiny rolls? Hold on, that is a good idea, man. Hang on. Whereabouts is that? I don't know the name of... I don't know things by name. Where is that? I've zoomed out too far. Montenevera. Wait, here? Rolls spawns here. At this high level area. Really? Because I'll actually love it, dude. If while I'm complaining about TikTokers trying to one-up me with their knowledge, that you come up here and immediately one-up me with your knowledge, because that'd be hilarious. Let's have a look. Which gate are we talking about? This gate right here? Because I think there's 2 gates, right? Where's this gate? I guess we can try both, right? Oh, damn! That's actually kind of huge, right? Because, like... Oh, there's not a lot of spawns immediately. I don't mind running around, especially because if I get the rolls... Like, horde... Like, pack encounters obviously are good. Yo, hold on. My man's correct, dude. The only problem is there's a chance I find a straight Gardevoir, which I want to Gallade, right? Which is not the end of the world, but the spawn rate's pretty quick. I rate this spot. Thank you, Colin. I'm gonna check the other side too, in case it's easier to navigate. Because this one feels a bit sluggish. The other gate, you got 2 there. Okay, let's try this gate. Like, do you use the in and out strat, or do you just go up and down? Because I don't hate the idea of going up and down. I'm gonna look for the blue ball, the blue cap, right? Oh, don't want to hit you. This is pretty good, dude. Thanks for the shout, man. That's awesome. Both gates seem strong, yeah, because the pack spawns are obviously very rapid. Hi, Curlier. I do worry that I'll miss it because they're very tiny, but that is the risk that we take. Shiny hunting. I need you all to despawn. Whoa! Sending shiny like your way. Thanks so much, man. In and out, it actually does work. Let me try. Because it felt like they spawned quite far away. But I guess technically I'm not blind. I can see them. Let's try. So I'm out. Now I'm in. I guess it's around. Okay, yeah, no, this definitely works. Quite a few spawn pretty quickly. I can maybe just like drop down a little bit, try and get another pack, and then go in and out. Yeah, not bad. That's pretty good. I guess if I do it on my I was gonna say on my dog. This is not a dog. But on my Miraidon. I don't like the fact that I can get 1 pack spawns. But it's fine. I think I kind of prefer going up and down, maybe. Maybe that's just me. Because the up and down seem to spawn pretty quickly. Yeah, look at that. Actually, casual graveyard just chilling. Speaking of graveyard, I need to find that clip where I had a shiny graveyard spawn in, not spawn, but it appeared. I feel like spawn implies I can catch it. It appeared inside of a raid den. Just in the middle of the room when we're fighting something, there was just a graveyard in the middle. And that was the funniest shit I had seen. It was so good. I'm actually really glad you told me about this, Colin, because that means if I do get the shiny rolls, I will be able to add that to like my shiny battle count, because you know it's like basically a shiny dex count. Adding that to the counter would be nice, because I've already got Curlier and Gardevoir. Hopefully we find a male Rods. That'll be sick. Like Curlier. Imagine if I found this one Curlier as the thing that kept spawning for me. that I ended up getting shiny. Instead of all the Gardevoirs and all the Roltzers, I ended up getting the Curlier. This will also be good because this is going to be a pretty high level, right? This must be at least like 30 something. 40. Huge. Also, me and my friends were talking earlier about our draft league, and I'm really, really sad that like my mates ended up getting a lot of Pokemon I wanted to use. I'm kind of sad about it. I got a lot of mons I love to use too, but I didn't get a lot of attackers I should have grabbed, which sucks. But hey, eventually the draft will change. We'll have fun with the mons we want to play. But yeah, there's actually just so many mons that I want to play with in this game. It's actually insane. Like I don't know, there's so many good Pokemon in this game. It's unreal. I was gonna say, where's your mother? Huh? I do love that I'm literally just running around looking at, just, you know, sussing out a bunch of families to see which one of them I want to steal a child from. It just feels really weird, you know? But, I mean, if your child's shiny and I steal it, that's on you, man. That's on you. Shouldn't have spawned. Alright. Check the potential Curlier spawn, because it would be so funny. Yeah, this feels like a strat. Going up and down the mountain is working really well for me. Getting good spawn volume. All the way down here. If we have to cross the bridge. I like how there's a gold duck now. It's kind of cool. I didn't manage to despawn those, which is unfortunate, but it's fine. What? Only one child. You poor Gardevoir. Where's the blue head boy? I need him. Hi, Klefki. Why, Klefki? Get out of my face. I don't like you. I'm still mad at you for having Prankster in Gen 6. I haven't moved on. Curlier? No. Yo, can we just Curlier saw Iron Valley? It was like, holy shit, I love him. I know that thing, what's it called? Tadbulb? I side, like, you're actually in the wrong side of the map, bro. Yeah. He literally was unencounterable. He, like, could you imagine that was a shiny, dude? Imagine it. I guess I could throw a Pokeball at him. But, or imagine if a shiny spawned inside town limits and you ran at it and it disappeared. That would feel real bad. Real bad. Right, I'm going to predict that the third family, not that one included, lol. I didn't even get to look at. Oh, hey, look. The third one from now will have the shiny child. That's my hard read. That's one. No shiny child. That's two. No shiny child. But the third, this one right here, right in this patch of grass right here. I mean, this patch of grass right here. I mean, where the hell are you? There you are. No shiny child. We tried. We gambled. We didn't get there. Any shiny would be ideal, whatever pack it comes from. Hopefully we can get the male, man. Like, does anyone know if there's a way that you can like force the gender of encountered mons to be like stacked in one direction or the other? Because I would like that a lot. I've encountered 4 shiny, you know, Curlier, and only one of them was male, and I let it get away because I'm a clown. I'd really like to have another chance at that. This definitely is a good strat. 100%. Thank you, Colin, for the recommendation, mate. Time 9 minutes. Unfortunately, things aren't looking too hot yet, but it could be a last minute. You never know. You know, it's not over until the buzzer dings, I guess. I mean, there's no buzzer, but you know what I mean. It's not over until the clock strikes 0. Where my family of Gardevoir bolts. This one Graveyard is just chilling here. Yeah, it must be a static spawn. It'd be kind of funny if one time I come past him and he's shiny. But yeah, look, he's consistently there. Where's your mother? Huh? Where is your mother? By yourself. Nice. Okay, I understand. I'm very curious what level these guys are, but I want to encounter one until I find a shiny because it would feel cheap. Look, these guys are also without mother. Oh no, here's mother. She's by herself in the corner with another baby. Way to play favorites, dude. That isn't cool. Alright. I need Colin's shiny blessings to come through, man. I'm not looking so good. Oh, you know what's the one I want a shiny hunt as well? Oh, I would absolutely love to get a shiny Zoroark. That sounds like so much fun. You know, just the whole strategy of having to smack a bunch of things with the let's go until eventually your Pokemon won't kill it and you realize it's the shiny. Like, that's such a fun concept. I want to try it. I think I'd really enjoy that. Back in town, back out of town. If this area was more open, oh man, it would be so bad. Look how many spawns we get. Damn. Look, this time he actually burrowed on the ground. Nice. Instead of just standing there dumbfounded like a head empty Pokemon. The snow is doing my eyeballs in, bro. Absolutely. Every time I click the booster, it does my head in. My Magikarp. I can't tell you how short I would be if I saw a shiny as I faded them away. Like one of the Rivermons, that would hurt a lot. One shiny Ralts, where are you? At this point, I'll even take a shiny Gardevoir. Like I said, I want a Fairy Terra type Gardevoir. Because I kind of want a Fairy more than I want a Psychic, if I'm being real. I just want to commit the resources. And my Psychic one has come up a couple of times, so it's like, it feels bad to get rid of it completely, you know? What color is shiny Klefki? Because there's a good chance, not a good chance, but there's an increased chance that one of the ones I find. Oh no, is it time up? It's not. Oh, it's nighttime. This is the thing I hate about shiny hunting Curlier and stuff, man. You can't find them during nighttime, which means as soon as it goes nighttime, you gotta go piss off. So I do have a spot where I can find something of value that I want to get. I still don't remember the bread dog's name. What is it called? Oh, what is your name? Oh, I love you so much. It's such a good name too. It's such a good name. Oh. We can zoom in on it here. We can find out. Fido. Of course. I don't know why that was so painful for me to figure out and remember, but we got there in the end anyway. It like completely escaped me. For not even a second did I think that was the name. I think the shiny looks a little chocolatey. I think so. We'll keep an eye out for that, I guess. What does Klefki look like? Let's find out what Klefki looks like. It could be important. Fairy type. Those are fairy type moves. Lol. Fairy type. Not that I'm particularly like fond of getting a shiny Klefki, but you never know, right? It's golden. That makes sense. That does, in fact, make a lot of sense. Come on, shiny bread dog. You know you want to come home, bread dog. Otherwise, this will be a reset because I haven't caught anything, right? I haven't caught anything. Maybe they're all just afraid of Kilowattrel. Let's put Kilowattrel back in the box. It's Kilowattrel, I love you, but you're scaring away the Chinese. What's a Klefki? Ah. Hi. I love that I caught a shiny Iron Valiant and immediately I'm just using regular Iron Valiant. It seems a little bit dumb. I won't be mad if I find a shiny Klefki. One of my mates drafted Klefki, and if I trade him a shiny Klefki, he'll probably give me something of value, like his Gallade lol. Because I think he has a male Rolls or a male Curlier that he caught shiny. Much time? 4 minutes. Not a lot of time on the buzzer. I'm just gonna pray that like if I do see a shiny Fido, it'll be obvious. Because there's 4 of them there that will look different. The Daxbun will look a little bit it's a little bit not lighter but less vibrant in color. I wonder what the hell this was. It's a Floette. Despawn. Come on, I want something. I was just saying earlier about how Shiny Paradox is really kind to me and they were always within the first sandwich. Now, as soon as I don't hunt a Paradox, the game's like, nah, no shiny for you. Even Sylveon would feel good. That's another one I want to try, and I'm sad I didn't draft it. Anyway, I think I definitely draft in our draft like the most niche team, and I'll show you guys the full draft at some point. Probably not right now. I don't have to pull it up. We. Running out of time. 2 minutes on the clock. Hey, Ong Liam. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that correctly, but if I am not, please correct me. But welcome to the stream. We're just about to run out of sandwich, but hopefully we're still believing in the chance that we're gonna find a shiny in the last 2 minutes of this sandwich. I don't want to have to look at the Klefkis, man. I know that there's a chance because they're also fairy, but my eyes don't want to focus on them. I just get to zoom in on them like this and see, but then no good either. Come on, I'll take anything. Literally anything, please, game. Give me something. I'll even take the Sylveon. I already have a shiny Sylveon, but I'll take it. No? Come on. Don't do me like this, game. You can't do this to me. You know how much I sacrificed. Dude, I quote that movie way too often, man. I love that movie. If you don't know the movie I'm talking about, Spider-Man 2002. Such an old film, man. 2002 is so long ago. That's crazy, dude. 20 years ago, man. God, it makes me feel old. But that movie was my childhood and I love it. A shiny Fido there. I'm not a big fan of Clef getting in my way of my pack spawns, but we have no control over that, so screw you, Clefkey. Back into town, we probably have like 30 seconds left. 54, even less. There's the regular Sylveon. No one wants you. That's not true. Sylveon's a really good Pokemon. Sylveon's actually very good. I feel like there's been very few times where Sylveon hasn't been relevant in the metagame since its like inception. It's very, very good. Like Pixelate is insane, man. Like Fairy type Hyper Voice is so good. It's bulky, got a lot of special attacks. This is a very strong one. He's a very strong one. I just wish other evolutions were as good. A lot of them are... A lot of the others are very niche. Umbreon's quite fantastic, but I feel like Dark defensive typing is not very good these days. But Umbreon can be a threat for sure. For sure. Oh, and there we go. The timer is up. We're seeing ghost types. And Murkrows. Guess that's it. No shiny frosted sandwich, which means we're going to reset. I'm presuming I say properly. Currently 2 sandwiches in on a Merlion-y shiny. Am I dumb? What is that? If that is that a typo? I don't know what that is. For a friend, and I missed. And as you're Masuda hunting shiny spring, you did nice. So you can trade me a shiny brute bonnet and a luxury ball. Ooh, dude, that's a good ball, dude. Luxury ball's a good ball for shinies, man. A very good ball. But yeah, I don't know what a Merlini is. Am I? Maybe it's it must be a typo, right? It must be. It must be. I obviously know what Masuda method is. But yeah, I should be probably okay. That's what we're gonna do. Okay, for the rest of the stream, no more sandwiches because I mean I know they're obviously good. But what we're gonna do? We have to do sandwich. What I hunt? Early Gardevoir still? Because I have Fuecoco eggs to hatch. I can do that. Marini. That's what I thought. That's what I thought. Oh, I did save here. Hooray. It's about to be nighttime, so I think this Curlier nonsense is not going to work out for me. So what we're going to do is we're going to get our stuff set up. We can try and hatch some Fuecoco. I have been sitting on the eggs for a while. And I kind of want to get rid of them. Also, let's put our Pokemon back where they belong first. You belong in... Oh, you... No. Wrong spot. We need Talonflame. That's another one I need shiny. Why did I exit the box? I'm not very smart. Where are you? Where are you? Here? No. Here. Oh. I didn't realize I had hatched so many. So no, I haven't got very many. I've got 10... I got 40 eggs. Not a lot on me. And I guess we'll go check out our raids. I don't know if we'll do any of them. If you guys in chat would like to join me in some raids, let me know. Because I'm happy to do some. But I'll go check out what I have at least. That'll be fun. Oh, let's fly to the one right next to it, huh? That'd be smart. I like forgot it was there. I was like, I swear there's another teleport point here, but I couldn't find it. I can't remember what shiny Marine looks like. It's pink, isn't it? It's like a lot more pink instead of like blue purple. Or blue and purple rather, not blue purple. Different color technically. What do we got? Oh. That's kind of spicy. I'm gonna hang on. I'm gonna send a photo to my friends, see if they want it. Because ghost type Tandemaus is a banger. It's a banger. Drop that in the chat. Where's the chat? I'm gonna just send it, no context, and let the people can tell me if they want it or not. We're not gonna run this. It would be good. I mean, if you guys want to run this right now with me, I'm done with it. Because yeah, Tandemaus is good. Tandemaus is very good. And Ghost type goes really well with it because it, you know, it removes the fighting weakness and it also lets you avoid fake outs. Very, very good defensive typing for that mon. In fact, the more I talk about it, the more I want to play it. Oh, dude, do I just play Annihilate? I think I play Annihilate. I love that Pokemon. I think it's really, really good. And I kind of want to do it. And when I say play Annihilate, I mean use it for the OCIC because I need to build a team for that shit. Hi, Killer Watchroll. Nice to see ya. Not what I wanted. I do not want to fight you. I think he's high level than me, actually. I'm pretty low. What's my psychic grade? Nope. If I see a poison one of those, I will catch it though, because I know poison Garganicle's on the rise. I'm pretty damn good typing for it. I mean, it maintains ground weaknesses, which is not fun, but I still think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. I think it's pretty good. Okay, here's our first egg. He's our first egg gonna be shiny. I mean, first of the day. Yes, thank you, please. Thanks, game. Shiny Frey Coco. Hello, welcome to our party. No. Ow, sorry. I apologize for your ears there, because I hit my microphone arm. My mic boom. I need to get up here. The next egg hatches. Hi, Chansies. Grumpy. Garbage. So wait, what? I was gonna say, why is there such a long time between the next hatch? Here it is. Here it is. Shiny Flake Cooker right here. Right there. Oh, yeah. I want him so bad. He's so pretty. I want him so bad. This will be my first egg hatch. Also, I want you to know that I saw the flower on top of that dude's head. On top of the head. I saw the blue color on the flower of the floette, and I like had a mini heart attack because I was like, and then I remembered I'm not looking at Curlies anymore. I'm not looking for the color blue. That's just not how this works. Which maybe that was a shiny right there that I wasn't even looking at. That'd be hilarious. Hilarious. How did I not get? Oh wait, no. Items respawn. I was like, there's a shiny hobbit right in front of me. Oh my god, I don't really need it because I already have one, but whoa! That's crazy. Okay, if this is a shiny Frey Coco, this will be an insane clip. Please, come on. It's not, but give me that hobbit. I want the hobbit. That's so crazy because it's not even like, it's not even egg power booster or anything. I mean, sandwich power boosters. Hello, hobbit. Let's go, dude. Not the shiny we wanted, but I'm not going to complain about it. I don't have a... Okay. I can't weaken it. The shiny ends up being pink, right? Like a heal ball is kind of gas. I can't hit it, right? Can I? I can't. Oh, I definitely cannot hit this thing. What do I do? What the hell do I do? It's pink at the end of the day, which means... it's gonna look good in one of... it's gonna look good in one of these. I believe, you know, it's just the hobbit. It's fine. Was that actually a critical capture? Oh man, what do I do? Bounce. Yeah, it's a pink one. I wish I could raid, but I'm on a mission for real. I'm a night shift security guard, so my breaks are filled with shiny hunt. Nice, that's actually really cool, dude. That's awesome. What the hell? Oh, bounce. I literally just said that. What do I do? I mean, I can technically run, right? Like, if I'm a clown. I didn't say before it. No, I'm just gonna throw balls. I'm scared. I don't want to run. If I run, it might... if I run while it's in the air, I don't think it's gonna come back, right? I'm gonna tail. It means... why does this thing have tailwind and agility? What the hell? It doesn't make any sense. Alright. Really? Okay. You want to be in a luxury ball? Because it's quite luxurious. There's literally no way. There's literally no way. It has Giga Drain. I can't hit it. Do I just throw good balls at it? Like, I throw off. It's better to catch it than not catch it. There we go. It's in an ultra. It's not the best ball. We have it. If my Coco is willing. Okay, that wasn't a problem. Why wasn't that a problem? I thought it was going to be a bug me about moves. It didn't. I remember last time Frey Coco's getting levels actually tilted me. I can't remember why. Maybe you guys got cool stats. Why does it matter? That's such a W, dude. I mean, like, it kind of sucks because I already have a shiny jump bluff. But hey, I mean, a shiny's a shiny. Like, I'm not gonna complain about a shiny. That was sick. Might evolve into a Skiploon and just sit on it, because that way it'll be like it'll fill the slot in my shiny encounter decks and then go from there. I don't think I need 2 jump offs. That doesn't make any sense. Maybe it's the beginnings of a shiny living deck. Maybe just maybe. Alright, we can get the eggs. I was about to start just roaming around like a psychopath. We should have some 0 attack ones. Yes, we do. I'm really hoping that we get 0 attack, because right now I'm using a Ditto. Oh, not right now, but I used a Ditto with 1 attack IV and a parent and a Fuecoco parent with no good attack. So like, there's a good chance I can actually get some really high value out of it. And also, what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna go somewhere I can actually like catch a little. We're still gonna do raids, right? I'll do raids, but just look. Because every raid we encounter is a bunch of league points. We love league points here, don't we? We love league points. Alright. Let's try and get our shiny egg. Oh, we're gonna have to go through. I don't know why I always get so many not shiny. So many raid encounters in this area, and I always go through it and I'm just like, oh, pain, because my frame rate just disappears. Which, as you know, frame rates are fun, man. Really fun. I should have marked it on my map, but I'm pretty sure it's just the opposite end. I know one of my friends wants a shiny Graphite. I have no idea what it looks like, so I can't really help him with that. Sweet apple, why am I not surprised? Oh, I missed the dark one. Do I care that much? I don't think so. Steel type Qwilfish, not very good. I don't know what it looks like shiny. I know it's not blue. Maybe it is blue. Maybe they just debated us. The blue one's shiny is red and this red one's shiny is blue. That'd suck. Dude, Latios and Latios Megas being both the same color, that's really cool. I wish their shinies followed the same logic. Dark type Evil. I don't think I'm about it. I don't think I'm about it. But still, like, cool in theory. Fuecoco. Alright. Number 2. After some mark on the map. Can I... Actually, getting a shiny Persimmon would be good. Persimmon's also a mon that I've drafted for my team. I can't remember why. No, it's for beat up. I need beat up. Which is a bit silly because his attack is very high. None of the old shiny. Wrong button. My favorite thing to press. He's trying to fight me. I was about to ponder why the hell I'm in it. Like, why am I stopping? And then I realized, egg. It's always the egg. I don't know why I keep questioning it. Fuecoco. I don't remember exactly what the shiny looks like. If it's like a slight hue shift, or if it's like, I know the final form is like a rich, like deep violet purple looking color. I'm still paralyzed. Does this heal status conditions? But it doesn't. God. Like, I know it's not that serious, but I still want to. Give me the item. No, I was gonna say it wasn't worth it, but I think the big mushroom was actually worth good money, so no, it kind of was worth it. I think though, once I finish hatching all these eggs, it's gonna be it for the stream. But I'll probably get some more eggs hatched. Oh, sorry, bred, so I can hatch some more in another stream, because that's fun. I enjoy egg hatching. I think egg hatching while doing raids is like a good stream strategy, because like it's just a passive little like hunt happening in the background. And when you're doing something else actively while streaming, because I personally am not the biggest fan of hatching eggs solo on stream. I enjoy doing it while I'm watching something, right? While I'm consuming entertainment, not being entertainment. Go away, you stupid little spiders. Are we really gonna get into a meat encounter? Well, I don't like it. I get why people do these encounters in or do their egg hatching in towns. It makes the most sense, right? Just running in circles in town, but that doesn't feel very compelling to me. It is what it is. We're ready to grab the steel thing over there, so we'll go for that here. Not grabbed it, but you know we got the lead points. Oh, Charcadet, man, your shiny hunt was something else. Hey, Chopperberry. There's no way that's my first Chopperberry. I literally. Is it my? I mean, it must be. But damn, that's wild. Well, now I have two. Nice. One fan poison, not particularly good. Ooh, there's a high density of thingers over here. Nice. I feel like water and fire terra types is also very good in this game. So like finding some of these is also pretty solid. I'd love to see it. Hello. I have a couple of dealing actually. Unfortunately, the dealing, it says shiny dealing, which I think specify. Unfortunately, the two that I caught are the same, like, season. Oh, hi, side. I gotta stop running into items, man. Like, there's such little value grabbing these items, but I keep doing it. No way, Taurus. I don't want you. The sad part about finding shiny Taurus is that I typically want the other breeds. So getting the shiny Taurus of the breed I want is very difficult. Or would be very difficult. Negative. On that. Water mismatches doesn't seem particularly good. Am I out of eggs? I am. Something felt up. I was like, I feel like I haven't hatched them on in a while. Right. One more box. I was about to exit my menu and I saw it running at me and I was like, no. Wait for it to despawn. Like, even if one of those was shiny, I wouldn't really be able to use it, right? Because regular Taurus is not exactly my fancy. Ooh, fighting type Serena is not bad. Probably quite decent. We can go along this trip here. I don't think I checked that water one in between the two, but it's like whatever. It's not that big of a deal. It's not that important. Alright. I like how there's just a Marrow being bodyguarded by a bunch of tourists. Am I going the dumb way? No. Oh, you know what I need to get? I need to get a 0 attack Goldengo. That's something I need to do. There's a good chance I'm going to play Goldengo at a comp, and having anything more than 0 attack is... having anything more than 1 attack is throwing. Because Goldengo is a mon that's likely to take foul play. You want to make sure you take it as well as possible. Is our first egg of the next batch. Our 61st egg, I believe, because I've gone through... This is the 3rd box total of eggs that I'm hatching for Fuecoco. Boom. No, maybe number 69 will be Fuecoco. That'd be funny. I'd have a lot. Oh, is Hopper still in my party? No, it's not. It never went to my party. Because my party's been full this whole time. Alright, let's sprinkle the shiny dust on top of our Fuecoco, and then it will become shiny. Ready? Never mind. One day I'll be correct, and it'll be awesome, but that day is not today. Unfortunately, that day is not today. Intimidate, no. What a good ability. What a great noise ability. was like, why the hell can't I climb this? Also, wasn't there a thing? This? It's further. I thought it was one. Technically go to the water one first, whatever one they want to be. Alright, Fred Coco, up top the mountain with the snowy peaks in the background. Grace me with your shiny beauty. Thank you very much. If I keep doing really weird stuff every time it egg hatches, eventually the shiny will happen and I'll have a cool clip. So like, you know, that's kind of the idea here. We're gonna go for some gimmick every time. Sometimes it's beseech the gods of shiny. Sometimes it's snow tops. Sometimes it's crying because I'm in my, you know, 7,453rd egg and it's not happened yet. You know what I mean? Like, it changes, you know, every egg. Again, I was like, what's happening? Why can't I move? And it's this, obviously. I should be used to it by now. I'm not. But luckily, things changed because this shiny Fuecoco is regular colored for some reason. That's strange, right? Very strange. Must be a bug. Must be a bug. One more. Yo, there's 3 females in this batch. Females are so rare. What the hell? Like, they're supposed to be rare, but I keep getting so many of them. I think 3 of my friends all got female starter Pokemon. Okay, Planko. I tried to ram the tree, and this Fuecoco said, no, let me be born first, then you can ram the tree. Which I understand. You do take higher priority because you are a shiny Pokemon. Damn it. One of these days, I'll be right. One of these days. Not today, apparently. I want to ram the tree. I'm getting punished for my hubris. Mate, if you're not green, I don't want to see you. I almost had a heart attack after saying that because I saw the I saw the skip loom and didn't process it was a skip loom. That would have been funny. Could you imagine if I found 2 random shiny hoppers at like within like half an hour of each other? That'd be ridiculous. That'd just be like uncanny. Fire myself? Nah. Maintains water weakness. We don't want that. We don't want that. I think there's an ice type one north of us. We'll go grab that. I'll go suss at that rate. There's still to this day one thing I really want, and it's an ice type Refrigeraff that I can call Refrigeraff because it's a refrigerator. Actually, the thing that really frustrates me is that Refrigeraffer, which was meant to sound like refrigerator, is 13 characters, which means it doesn't fit. That's not bad, given that that thing does get chilling reception, although it switches out when it does that, so maybe not that great. Hi, Vigoroth. We're out of eggs, aren't we? They will hatch. Yeah, they all hatched ages ago. Not bad. We're getting a good percentage of 0 attack mon. Yeah, one's gonna be one of 0 attack shiny. That would feel very, very good. Let's go into a town. Let's go hatch him in a town. Now, don't want it. Dude, the Snom are so rich in color. They all look shiny to me. I expect them to be a much lighter color, and instead they're very, very like deep color. Just not what I expect. Can my shiny hatch in Zapapico? The desert? I remember one of the ones I was trying to shiny hunt ages ago. The first time I was doing the outbreak hunts was Varoom. Which I think has a really, really good shiny. I think it's like a golden color, right? It looks very, very good. Very, very strong Pokemon. Sorry, very, very strong shiny, not strong Pokemon. I saw the Hariyama and my brain just said strong Pokemon. Alright. Number 65, 66? No? Okay. What if, okay, for good luck. Oh my god, I think I looked at it for a split second. I thought its eyes were just bigger than normal, which didn't make sense. Okay, it's very, very pink. That's what we're looking for. Very, very pink. Almost everything else is the same, but it's very, very pink. Its body is pink and its toes are a different color too. Little, I don't know, toe claws? Toenails? I don't know. Oh! Alright. Universe. Please end my suffering. Please. We're worth a shot. The universe did not have mercy on this day. Mercy on me on this day. Failings. Interesting. Let's can we investigate a bunch of... Ooh, hey, right here. Oh. A bunch of raids in sequence. Very nice. Very, very nice. Let's go. Alright, chat, what's your prediction for the electric type raid? If anyone gets it right, I'll give you the shiny Hoppip. That simple. Look, Hoppip, your shiny friend is gonna... Come on, man. My patience my capacity to be patient for a shiny has like dwindled incredibly low because of the way that they've made shiny so accessible in other means. Not eggs. Ooh, that's not bad. Having stab terror typing is always worthwhile because it's good for raids. Alright. I don't know. I had no words for that one. I literally had no words for that one. I wanted to say flamingo because it's pink like a flamingo, but that's a real Pokemon. That didn't make sense. And then for some reason my brain went to Elgato and I was like, this isn't a sponsored stream. I shouldn't say that. Wake. Not terrible. As you can tell, guys, I'm getting tired. It's pretty late here. It's 10 PM for me right now. Not too crazy late, but it's late. Coco was hatched from the egg. There should be another raid in this direction somewhere. True. Grass type. My prediction is Armarouge. Never mind, I can't find that in my game. Best believe I don't care about no Gothita. Have I seen these raids? I feel like I have. I was over here before, but I feel like I would have. Or rather, I haven't actually. That is the sentence. So I'll go on. Berry, very valuable item. Especially if you're like me and gonna be re-EVing a lot of Pokemon. What? Unfortunate. I like it. Down we go. Fighting crocodile, not terrible. No cool Pokemon down there, right? That I can see. I think at this point we just run around randomly. I don't know why that means I'm flying. We're not gonna run. But I think yes, as I say, I think I've hatched all the eggs in this batch. $20 more to go. We missed out on 69 being our shiny. How sad. But unfortunately, we can't win them all, right? Cannot win them all. Don't want to care. I have 3 of those. I had 3. I think I gave one away. I think I had 2. Yeah, I believe I do. I keep thinking I don't because I don't see the 2 together, but I think one's I've evolved one and the other one I have. Makes sense. Why am I climbing this cliff face? This isn't counting towards my egg. Even if it is, it's not actually giving me the chance to hatch it. Doesn't get counted. Ooh. Something felt suspicious. Dude, every single time I see a Capsicid, I look at it and I think to myself, how the hell did you ever find the shiny? I have a clip of me literally having like a spidey sense moment and finding a shiny Capsicid, and I don't know how in any universe I ever spotted it. But somehow in this universe, I found it, and it went alright. We did good. We did good, kid. We did good. Alright, let's climb up here. Once we're in a more open spot, we'll start having to climb up and down stuff. Realistically, this has taken long enough that it might have been worth just getting a sandwich going, but the problem is I would lose the sandwich guarantee. Because I don't want to reset my eggs, and if I don't find a shiny, then I just lose out. And I found a shiny anyway. I found the Hoppip, so like, you know, it's still a win, right? It's still a win. It would have been more of a win if young lad over here was shiny, but he's not. That's 71, right? Out of our 90. I say 90, like actually I could have a counter on the screen. I had one set up, but I just haven't used it in a while, and I can't bother to bring it up again. Oh no, Mankey, leave me alone! Oh, it was the Capsicid that encountered me. Never mind. Again, that goes to show this Pokemon's bloody invisible. How the hell did I see it that one time? I couldn't tell you. Remember that lie I said about not climbing things anymore? Yeah, I lied. Well, what's this gonna be? Oh, we'll never know. Even my character's yawning. Ooh. Yo, I have water here and I'm thirsty and I'm gonna drink it. You know, that's what people do, right? People drink water when they're thirsty. It's normal, yeah. I put a bunch of ice in this bottle ages ago, and now it's not cold at all. So sad. Couldn't find my button for a second. Actually, that is colder than I thought it was gonna be. Oh. Egg number 73. Is it you who's shiny? Negative. I literally couldn't even see it behind my arm just then. Alright. Unfortunately, 73 isn't our winner. Okay, what's in this cave? Have I even been here before? I feel like I haven't. I thought maybe vibing. Wait, what if I just need to be head empty? What if I too need to just go? And to get the trending Poke go. Maybe that's what it is. I don't even know if I can pull it off. I'd feel too weird. I'd feel too self-conscious about my head being that empty. Hi, Gumshoes. I forgot you exist. Hi, Salandit. Yo, you would be a hell of a shiny hunt. Trying to find you female. Yeah. People who did that back in the day when shinies were hard to find, I salute thee. Are we out actually? We are out. My math was terrible then. Enjoy the stream, A+ show, my guy. I hope you get a stream raid on your next hunt. As for me, the hunt continues on the 3rd, Sandy, and 4th box of eggs. Nice. Good luck, man. Good luck. And also, thanks for the well wishes, man. I would love my stream to pop off. We'll see if that ever happens. But until then, we're just going to keep doing what we're doing and enjoying what we do. It's that simple. We're going to keep failing to pick up Pokeballs, damn it. I have some ideas. I have some fun stuff that I want to try get on the board. I just need to, like... I need to get a schedule sorted. I struggle to try and kind of... I don't know. For me, streaming's a vibe. I feel like putting a schedule together will make me feel almost forced. I think sometimes I kind of push myself a little harder than I should, and that also kind of can sometimes take the fun out of it. But no, I've definitely been enjoying it. Hopefully things go well. But for now, we're just doing what we're doing. Hopefully trying to get a shiny for Coco, because that'll be such a good like cherry on top, especially after the Marked Shiny Valiant, dude. The Marked Shiny Valiant was awesome. It's a sleepy mark like 90% of my other marks. In fact, I might look up what the mark like means. Not means, but like, is it one of the time of day marks? It must be, right? Because I've got it so frequently, there's literally no way it's not. Also, how is no one hatched yet? How is no one hatched yet? Can't remember the ult, not that way. I had a thing. Yo, I actually could so easily, while not looking at my screen, just run past a shiny, and that would be tragic. That would be tragic. Alright, the Sleepy Mark. Okay, yeah, the Sleepy Mark is a Pokemon caught at nighttime. Wait, hang on. The Sleepy, so the time of day marks are Peckish for lunchtime, Sleepy for nighttime, which I have a lot of Sleepy, the Dozy for dusk, and then Dawn, Early Riser for morning, which is Dawn, which is like, that's pretty cool. I rate it. Why am I not holding eggs? I'm not holding eggs. What's wrong with me? Oh my god. I was gonna say, it's been so long since I hatched an egg. And it's because I'm an idiot who didn't have any eggs on me. What the hell? But yeah, what was I saying? Yeah, so those are all the different marks. I have, not all of them, all the different time of day marks. And I have so few of them, it's actually insane. It's actually insane. Like I have no Dozy. Sorry, I have so many of them. And I have no Dozy, which is weird. I have a couple of dawn, a couple of lunchtime, and a couple of sleepy, but no dusk. But I guess dusk is a smaller time of day. But could you imagine getting a dusk, a Lycanroc dusk with a dusk mark? That'd be so difficult. You have to get a specific time of day all the time. Sounds very difficult. And I'm actually curious as to whether the time means time of day in real life or the time of day in game. I imagine it's in game. I've also gotten very few weather-based ones, because there's like the Cloudy, which is Cloud Watcher, the Sodden for rain, the Thunderstruck for thunderstorm, and Snow Frolicker for snowstorm. While it's snowing, and then a Blizzard Mark for snowstorm. Like, there's so many different like weather types, and it's hard to tell, right? Because like in the previous game, the map told you what the weather was like in the game at the time. Actually, hang on, am I a clown? Oh, the map does tell me. Okay, in the top right, so it's raining right now. Which I'm not stupid, I can see that, but like it tells you on the map. Makes sense, but I very clearly remember there being, if you set your game to a specific day or time, you were gonna have, like all areas of the wild area be a specific weather condition, and then you could hatch mons there or catch mons there. Sorry, not hatch. You could catch mons with every area being the same weather condition, to go for the marks. That was very, very cool. I really like that. But now it feels like you have a little less control, which is unfortunate. Because like if I wanted to go for a specific, like, if I wanted to go for the Thundershock on an electric type Pokemon, I don't know how I can control the weather to be a thunderstorm. Right? I don't know how I can do that. There's also the sand swept. There's so these are all really uncommon, which is unfortunate because like I feel like neutral weather is very common, right? But having one of these weather conditions is so much less common. So it's like it's kind of awkward. And then there's like the other ones, like so all the weather-based ones and all the time-based ones are 1 in 50 chance of being given to you. Then there's the recluse mark, which is 1 in 1,000. Which I'll have you know. Don't mind the hair in my mouth. I got a recluse I got a recluse's Galarian Zapdos. And that thing is my pride and joy. It was my pride and joy. It probably still is for such a long time. I absolutely loved that mon. It was so awesome. I remember I think it was trying to go for the Thunderstruck. Because, like, you know, Zapdos, the Thunderstruck would sound cool as hell. But when I got Recluse, it being 1 in 1,000, I knew I had to keep it. Because I kept resetting. I was like, because I realized that, what was the technique I was doing? What was it? Oh yeah, leaving the wild area and coming back. Every time I did that, I was getting a different Zapdos spawn, and the mark was consistent. So I caught it with the, if I found it, like if it spawned in and I chased it down and I caught it, I caught up to it and I encountered it and I caught it in a Pokeball. If it had a mark, I could reset without leaving the area and coming back, and it would still be the exact same Pokemon. Which meant I could go and find the mark I wanted via Master Ball and then catch it in a ball I wanted, which is very, very cool. When I found Recluse, I knew I had to keep it. And I believe I caught it in a level ball because it matches the design. And yeah, I was very happy with that. Thundershock would have been cooler, technically. But I can't say I was at all upset about a Recluse. Again, 1 in 1,000 Zapdos. The odds of that is like, I think less than a shiny, right? The shinies are typically 512. Especially with eggs and stuff. So like, yeah, super, super rare. And I was super, super lucky. So I was really happy with that. What are some other good marks? We have the, what do you call it? What was that? Oh, Mudbray. I was so confused for a second. That would be a sweet catch from a Dusk form considering the 2-minute window for it. Yeah, exactly, right? It'd be insane. I got a shiny Iron Thorn with Dusk and Glutton Mark in a luxury ball. It's up for trade for Brute Bonnet and Luxury. That's actually crazy, dude. It has both marks. That's sick. I think I have a Sleepy. I have a Sleepy, I have a, what do you call it? I have a Sleepy, Iron Thorns. And unfortunately, I don't have an Iron Bonnet. Sorry, Iron Bonnet. I don't have a shiny Brute Bonnet. I will one day, when I eventually finish my Scarlet copy, but not anytime soon, unfortunately. Maybe by next week I'll finish the game, but that's really hopeful. Really, really hopeful. But yeah, what other marks are you looking at that I really like? I honestly prefer to get one of these other marks, like the teary-eyed, the excited, the giddy, all that sort of things. I think they're much more exciting marks because they're very much random and very interesting to me. I quite like it a lot. In fact, I think both my Gardevoirs had these marks. One of my Gardevoirs had the teary-eyed, which is the one I kept, and the other one was absent-minded. So very, very cool marks to get. Definitely prefer those over the other marks. Also, was that a shiny? I didn't look at it. Can you imagine it was? Okay, it wasn't. That would be funny if it was the shiny and I didn't even look at it. Once again, would have made a banger stream clip. Unfortunately, it is not what happened. The Giddy is a cool. The Radiant. The Radiant is such an amazing title. Like getting the charismatic mark. Oh, dude, I would love... Imagine an Iron Valiant, the Radiant. That would be so good. I wish there was a way to kind of stack your odds towards something, but that being said, not having the ability to do that makes it so much more valuable if you ever do find one with the mark you want. It'd be crazy awesome. I'd love it. The Daydream is really cool. The Furious, the Beaming, the Chipper, the Grumpy, the Skull, the Rampaging is cool. The Opportunist is very cool. The Easily Flustered is pretty cute. The Arrogant, the Humble. Yeah, there's such good marks in this game. I love them a lot. Like, I really feel like this comment I made a while ago really, really stuck with me and really felt genuine. Is that like, because of how accessible shiny Pokemon are, I really feel like marked shinies have become the new shinies, right? Like, you can get a shiny, that's great. But having a marked shiny, that's even better. Love that. Also, today I just learned the Jumbo Mark's title is the Great. That is awesome. That's so awesome. Also, which mark is Gluttony? Wait, hang on. Is it called Gluttony, but it's... Oh, there's Gourmand, which is the gourmet. Is there one that's gluttonous that I didn't see? Intellectual markage. The zero energy mark. That's hilarious. I like the existence of former alpha from PLA mons. I kind of want to catch some shiny alpha Pokemon now, just to get some cool shiny alphas would be sick. Partner mark was really nice. I love the reliable partner. I would love to get that on all my mons. Not all of them, but some of them. It'd be cool to have, like, if I ever get lucky enough to end up playing in Worlds, I want you to know that I will try and get the partner mark, the reliable partner, on every single one of my Pokemon. Because at the end of the day, if I'm taking you to a World Championship to play, I trust that mon, right? Like, I trust that mon with my soul. What? I was nowhere near this thing. How did I encounter that? Like, it's on the other side of the road. Seems weird. Anyway, it did remind me that I finished my Fuecoco's in this batch, so we're getting quite low on eggs right now. Unfortunately. Alright, last batch of eggs, ladies and gentlemen, and then afterwards I am going to disappear. Also, can we address that? I think we've been doing this gourmet, my bad. Yeah, gourmet. No, understandable mistake. But yeah, it's still a very good mark. I like that. The gourmet is pretty cool. Especially imagine having that on a food Pokemon. Like imagine having your bread dog, your Fido, the gourmet. That'd be so sick. Or like obviously Daxbon, the gourmet would be awesome too. I think that's a really cool mark concept. But yeah, I was gonna say, hatching these eggs, I've only done like a box of them, but it's taken so much longer than I expected. That being said, I haven't had egg power on. If I was smart, I would have had egg power on. It would have made this much quicker. But I kind of forgot. Well, so. Oh, whoopsie. But yeah, maybe some other time we'll do a more dedicated egg hatching stream. But this was just a more of like, oh, I have them. And I've been sitting on them for ages, so I might as well, you know, hatch them now while we're streaming and chilling out. Also, I'll definitely come back for that Curlier, because I really like the spot you recommended, Colin. It's a really good spot. I'll definitely give that a go again. Part of me is like, I should egg power now, but it's such a waste, right? I don't need it. It's going to be done in like a few minutes. Not even a few. After hatching the first egg, the rest of them will come very quickly. Yeah, here we go. See? Very quickly. Kablam. It'll be a good day, man. I really feel like shiny hunting by eggs is definitely like retained the original like joy of the shiny, I think. Like obviously seeing a random one or seeing one that you're expecting within that timer of your shiny sandwich is definitely like, it feels different. Your expectation is different. I think when you're not expecting it, not that you're not expecting it, but you know the odds aren't in your favor, it feels really good to finally get it. Versus what do you call it? Versus, you know, the expectation that you will find it in that half hour, which is like, I don't know. I think it's different strokes, I guess. It's different strokes. Like the shiny from the egg that's only accessible by egg is really valuable, and the wild shiny, which is very easy to find with a mark, is very valuable. So it is what it is. I hear a lot of people complaining about not having the shiny sound like in Legends, but honestly, I prefer it not to have the sparkle or sound, as just seeing them in the overworld is enough for me. You think so, Colin? I think that's actually... I've never seen anyone with that take. Like, I understand it because I also have gotten used to it and I don't mind it. But I've also heard a lot of arguments that I think are really, really valid. That like, if you're someone who has color blindness or anything like that, it can be very, very difficult for you to see any shinies, which sucks. Because like the sparkle and the sound was probably your primary cue. As well as the fact that I think it's so counterintuitive that they made so many very, very similar shinies. Like Tandem Mouse and Mousehold's shiny form is almost the exact same. To recognize it on a very tiny sprite is so difficult and so unnecessarily hard that I think the sparkle should have been there. While it's not super important to me and I've gotten accustomed to it, I definitely think the argument is valid, and I think future games should have it. I think that it's like, it's a classic, you know, concept, the sparkle every time you encounter it, and like, you kind of have to know that it's not there, right? Because I have the expectation that it would be there, and it was only until I knew that the sparkle didn't exist that I started seeing shinies, because until then I wasn't alert, I wasn't looking for them, I was always listening for them, right? So yeah, I definitely understand your point of view. Like, I don't think that I personally need it anymore. But I know there are people out there who do need the assistance of having the sparkle and the sound. And yeah, hopefully that in an update at sometime soon or in the next game, next generation, we'll get that back, because I think you know, it's an accessibility feature, I feel like, and more accessibility is always better. And I'll die on that hill. I will definitely die on that hill. Anyway, that brings us to the last of our eggs. So I think I'm going to call it here. Let me just pop these guys back in the box. And we'll bring in our Iron Valiant, because I don't think our Iron Valiant's hit the field yet, which I think is he's a dub. Wait, hang on. Let's find out where my oh, there you are. And what else did we catch? We caught just Iron Valiant. I believe this is a pretty slack. That's what I want. That's the wrong one. This is a pretty uneventful stream, shiny hunt session, but it is what it is. Here we go. There's a shiny Iron Valiant. It's quite a small one too. Actually, this one's just as small as the previous one. Wait, did we check if this was tiny? I'm gonna go do that. I don't think it will be, because I think the other one was smaller. And that one wasn't even worth the mark either, but maybe. Just maybe. But it is a sleepy one, so I can't complain about the sleepy, right? The sleepy's awesome. And sleepy is always very fun to have. Alright, let's go talk to this lady. So while we're here, put some respect on the Hop-Up name. What up, Hop-Up? Yo, it didn't sparkle when I hinted out. Is that normal? Isn't it supposed to sparkle like this? Or is that just because I've always been throwing out luxury ball Pokemon? Not always, but often. Oh, it doesn't sparkle. Never mind. Adam, could you rank my Iron Valiant and tell me it's teeny so I can get the mark? Thank you. Only slightly smaller than average. So Valiant isn't as tall as I thought. Valiant's like 5 feet tall. Anyway, that is gonna be it for the stream, guys. Thanks everyone who came out to watch and you know, join along and shiny hunt alongside me. That's always really fun to have. To those of you who are hunting along with me, good luck. Hopefully you get what you want, because I got lucky. You know, hopefully you guys get lucky too. But yeah, that's gonna be it for this stream. I might stream tomorrow if I have time. I'd like to, because I haven't streamed in quite some time, so I want to try and keep up with it. But yeah, if you guys obviously want to see more of these streams, if you haven't subbed already, be sure to do that. And of course, like the stream, because liking the stream always reminds me that I should do more of this, because I think that I definitely enjoy it, and having you guys provide positive feedback is always good for me, and you know, convincing me to stream more. Either way, guys, like I said, it's gonna be it. Thanks everyone who came through. Thanks to everyone who chatted and all those lurking as well. You guys were awesome. Until next time, I hope you guys have a wonderful day. See ya.